Assalamualaikum and good day to Sekairunaki. My name is Hafiza binti Fadali. Today, our group will be presenting about Islamic management practices in an organization, and the company we have chosen is Mydin Mohamed Holdings Berhad, or simply known as Mydin. For the introduction, Islamic management is a system that follows the principles and values of Islam. It focuses on ethics, justice, trust, and social responsibility in managing an organization. Unlike conventional management that mainly focuses on profit, Islamic management also values moral and spiritual aspects. It sees work as a form of ibadah, where leaders and employees perform their duties sincerely and responsibly towards Allah and society. In Islamic management, leaders act as amin or trustees who lead with honesty and fairness, while employees are encouraged to show amanah and itqan, which means trustworthiness and excellence in work. The relationship between employers and employees is based on ukhuwah or brotherhood, showing respect and cooperation. For our analysis, we chose Mydin because it is one of the most successful Muslim-owned retail companies in Malaysia that applies Islamic values in its operations. Mydin shows how Islamic management can be practiced effectively in a modern business environment while staying true to ethical and spiritual principles. Now, I will explain about the background of Mydin Mohamed Holdings Berhad, or better known as Mydin. Mydin is one of Malaysia's most well-known homegrown retail and wholesale companies. The story of Mydin began with its founder, the late Tuan Mydin Mohamed, who came from a humble beginning filled with challenges and determination. Before Malaysia's independence, his father, Mr. Ghulam Hussein bin Jamal, opened a small shop in India before moving to Malaya. Unfortunately, their first business was destroyed by fire during World War II. Despite losing everything, Tuan Mydin Mohamed stayed strong and rebuilt his family's business from scratch. In 1957, the same year Malaysia gained independence, he opened his first small wooden shop called Syarikat Mydin Mohamed in Kota Baru, Kelantan. The shop mainly sold toys and general goods from Thailand, and life was tough, and he even used a bicycle to deliver goods around town. However, because of his hard work and strong faith, the business slowly grew and became trusted by many customers. Over the years, Mydin expanded from that small shop into one of Malaysia's largest halal retail chains. And today, Mydin operates hypermarkets, supermarkets, emporiums, mini markets, and convenience stores all over the country. It offers a wide range of products, including groceries, household items, clothing, electronics, and halal food. Modern Mydin outlets are large, well-organized, and family-friendly, serving millions of customers every year. And despite its growth, Mydin continues to uphold its founders' core values, which is honesty, integrity, and affordability, guided by the slogan, "Why pay more? Buy at wholesale prices." Mydin remains committed to offering quality products at affordable prices while promoting ethical business practices and contributing to Malaysia's economic and social development.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Nurul Ain and I would like to talk about the characteristic of Islamic management that are practiced in Mydin. These characteristics include Al-Quwah, As-Siqah, At-Ta'ah, As-Suriyah, and Al-Itqan. Firstly, Al-Quwah means strength and ability to lead and guide others. In an organization, power is used to make a decision and influence others to achieve goals. In Islam, power must be used with honesty, justice, and responsibility. At Mydin, Dato' Amir Ali Mydin shows Al-Quwah through firm leadership and high moral values. He uses his position and experience to make a fair decision and guide the company effectively. According to the New Straits Times, Mydin continues to provide affordable prices and support the community even during economic challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic. This shows real Islamic leadership and power used for good. Next, As-Siqah means confidence and trust. In an organization, this refers to building trust between leaders, employees, and customers. In Islamic management, is it known as amanah for being honest, fair, and reliable. At Mydin, this is shown through transparency and honesty in all business activities. The company ensures all products are halal certified and prices are clearly displayed to avoid misleading customers. According to the Sinar Harian, Mydin also supports small and medium entrepreneurs by giving them a platform to sell halal products. This builds mutual trust and shows Islamic values of sincerity and responsibility. Then we have at-ta'ah, which means obedience. In an organization, obedience means following rules, respecting leaders, and performing duties sincerely. In Islam, obedience is not only to leaders, but also to Allah by doing our work honestly and avoiding harm to others. At Mydin, employees are trained to follow company policies and maintain a good discipline. According to Leaderonomics, Mydin emphasizes discipline and responsibility in all parts of its business. This can also be seen through their CSR programs such as Mini Rahmah and flood relief effort, where employee and management work together sincerely to help the community. This reflects obedience to both leaders and Allah. Next is Al-Surya, which means confidentiality. In an organization, confidentiality means keeping important information private, such as financial data and customer details. In Islam, confidentiality is part of amanah for being trustworthy and responsible. Mydin practices this by following strict privacy policies to protect customer information. According to Mydin's privacy policy, employees must not share confidential data with outsiders. By practicing Al-Surya, Mydin builds customer trust, protects its reputation, and shows Islamic values of honesty and professionalism. Lastly, Al-Iqan means doing work with full effort, discipline, and attention to details. In Islam, working with excellence is considered an act of worship to Allah. At Mydin, employees are encouraged to be disciplined, punctual, and committed to their tasks. According to the New Straits Times, Mydin has continued to stay strong even during the 1998 financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic. This shows that Mydin practice Al-Itqan by always giving their best effort and maintain high standards in all work.
My name is Nur Safia Zadin. Today, I will be presenting about the principle of Islamic management operation and how these principles are applied in Mydin Mohamed Holdings Berhad. Firstly, leaders. In Islam, leadership is considered a trust from Allah, not just a position of power. A good leader must have integrity, justice, and compassion. Prophet Muhammad taught that every leader is accountable for their people. At Mydin, leadership is based on consultation, customer trust, halal, compliance, and fair pricing. Secondly, authority. Authority in Islam is a responsibility, not a privilege. It must be used fairly, transparently, and with accountability to Allah. At Mydin, authority is given according to expertise. For example, HR manages employees, procurement handles supplies, and operations oversee logistics. Even in decisions like pricing, managers must remain fair to customers. Thirdly, responsibility. Responsibility in Islam is linked to amanah and accountability. Every person will be questioned by Allah about their duties. At Mydin, responsibility is shown through quality service, halal, assurance, and polite customer care. The company also fulfills social responsibility by paying zakat, organizing charity programs, and supporting the community. Fourthly, delegation of power. Delegation is part of consultation in Islam and helps increase efficiency. Leaders cannot manage everything alone, so tasks are delegated to capable staff while accountability stays with the leader. At Mydin, store managers, procurement teams and supervisors are entrusted with duties, but they must still follow Islamic values and company policy. Finally, chain of command. The chain of command ensures clear communication, order, and accountability. In Islam, it is acceptable as long as it is fair and beneficial. At Mydin, the hierarchy flows from the managing director to managers, supervisors, and staff. This prevents confusion and ensures discipline while reminding everyone that final accountability is to Allah. In conclusion, Islamic management emphasizes trust, justice, and accountability. Mydin is a good example of how this principle can be applied in modern business, ensuring both success and ethical values. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Today I will present about Islamic work ethic in Mydin. Mydin are one of the largest retail companies in Malaysia. Mydin is not only focused on profit but also ensure good operation follow Islamic principles such as honesty, fairness, and cooperation. Firstly, Mydin emphasizes trust and integrity in its business. Every product, especially food, is certified halal by checking. They are showing their commitment to Islamic standard. Their slogan cheap price every day reflect their honesty and transparency, increasing which build customer trust and loyalty. Secondly, Mydin practice responsibility and accountability. Employees are trained to serve customers sincerely and also professionally. They are also engaged in corporate social responsibility such as food relief mission, food donation, and also educational sponsorship. That is for underprivileged students. This shows they care about their community, not just profit. Thirdly, Mydin values justice and fairness. They provide equal job opportunities to all, regardless of race or background. And this ensures fair salaries and employee welfare. This aligns with the Islamic principle of justice between employer and employee. In Islam, work is an act of worship. When done sincerely for Allah, Mydin support this by providing surah in every branch, allowing both staff and customers to pray comfortably, and this will show balancing work and spirituality. Lastly, Mydin practice ihsan, kindness and compassion. During festive season like Ramadan or Adha, they donate food and clothes to the needy. They also promote ukhuwah or brotherhood by treating everyone with empathy and respect. This creates a positive work environment in Mydin. In conclusion, Mydin is a great example of how a business can grow by applying Islamic work ethics. Their values of trust, responsibility, justice, worship, and kindness will bring not only business success but also blessing for the whole community. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. Today I will be sharing about the challenges faced in management and the recommendations to improve management at Mydin, Malaysia. As we know, Mydin is a well-known retailer that operates based on Islamic management values. However, as it continues to grow, Mydin faces several challenges in balancing its spiritual principles with modern business demands. First, Mydin competes in a highly competitive market with brands like Lotus and Aeon. It can be difficult to maintain Islamic values while applying modern marketing strategies such as aggressive pricing and promotions. Secondly, The era of digitalization brings new challenges. Mydin needs to upgrade its e-commerce and online systems while avoiding riba and ensuring that all digital practice remain halal and ethical. The third one, Mydin must manage a complex supply chain to ensure all products are halal certified and ethically sourced. Failure to do so could damage its reputation and reduce customer trust. Now, I will talk about some recommendations to improve Mydin's management. The first recommendation is to strengthen Mydin's Islamic brand identity. Since Mydin is known for following Islamic values, it should continue to promote this through marketing and advertisement. Mydin can highlight that all its products are halal and ethically sourced. The company can also introduce Sharia-compliant loyalty programs that reward customers for supporting halal products. Besides that, Mydin should focus on educating customers about the importance of living a halal lifestyle. This can be done through social media, campaigns, or even community programs. By doing this, Mydin's Islamic values can become its strength and help the companies to stand out from other competitors like Lotus and Aeon. The second recommendation is to have a Sharia-compliant digital transformation strategy. Nowadays, everything is becoming digital, so Mydin must improve its online systems while still following Islamic rules. Mydin can work together with Islamic fintech companies that offer interest-free online payments. Mydin should also create a digital ethics policy to make sure all the online marketing, data handling, and communications are honest, transparent, and follow Islamic principles. Employees should also be trained to use the technology responsibly based on Islamic values. The third recommendation is to strengthen the halal supply chain and CSR programs. Mydin should check its supply regularly to make sure that they follow halal and ethical standards. The company can work closely with Jakim to make sure all products remain certified and halal compliant. Besides that, Mydin should also expand its corporate social responsibility activities, such as providing scholarships for students, helping during disasters, and also supporting poor families. This will show that Mydin not only focuses on profit but also cares about the community and follows Islamic responsibilities like zakat and sedekah. In conclusion, by strengthening its brand identity, improving its digital system in Sharia-compliant way, and maintaining a strong halal supply chain, Mydin can continue to grow successfully while keeping its Islamic values.
In conclusion, Mydin clearly shows how Islamic management principles can be successfully applied in a modern business environment. The company doesn't just focus on profit, but also emphasizes values such as honesty, justice, accountability, and compassion in every part of its operations. These values guide how the company is managed, how employees work, and how customers are treated. Mydin's leadership, staff behavior, customer service, and community involvement all reflect the true spirit of Islamic management. This shows that business can also be a form of ibadah or worship when it is done sincerely, ethically, and with good intentions. Through the practice of Islamic values such as Al-Quwah, which is strength, Al-Itqan, excellence, and Al-Suriyah, confidentiality, Mydin has proven that faith and business can go hand in hand. The company continues to grow while maintaining its Islamic identity and adapting to challenges like digital transformation and market competition. Overall, Mydin is a strong example of how Islamic management can create an ethical, responsible, and successful organization. It serves as a great model for other companies that aim to achieve both business excellence and spiritual balance. That's all from us. Thank you.